Ngayong araw, ang pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa quadratic function. So, ano bang quadratic function? A quadratic function is a function of the form y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So, mga halimbawa ng quadratic function, we have y equals 2x squared plus 3x minus 7. And observe that nasa form na yan na y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And in the given, we have a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, and c is equal to negative 7. Okay, another example, we have y is equal to x squared minus 4. Another one, we have y is equal to the quantity x minus 3 squared plus 5. We also have y is equal to negative 2 times x plus 7 squared minus 8. Now, since y is a function of x, so the quadratic function y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c can also be written as f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So for example, if we have the quadratic function y is equal to 3x squared minus 12 minus 11, so we can replace y with f of x. Now let us graph the quadratic function y is equal to x squared in the Cartesian plane. Okay? Now take note, y equals x squared, yan yung pinakasimpleng quadratic function. Dahil yung a, value ng a dito ay 1, and b is equal to 0, and c is equal to 0. So para mag-graph natin yung quadratic function na yan sa Cartesian plane, una, gagawa tayo ng tinatawag na table of values para sa x and y. Pagkatapos, magbibigay tayo ng ilang mga values sa x. So let's use negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. And then yung mga value ng y, masosolve natin yan kapag pinalitan natin yung x sa quadratic function ng mga values na binigay natin. Okay, so halimbawa, in y equals x squared, so palitan natin yung x ng negative 2. So we have negative 2 squared, so that is equal to 4. Tapos yung y equals 4 na yan, so ilagay natin dito sa table para hindi tayo malito. Next, palitan naman natin yung x ng negative 1. So we have negative 1 squared, that is equal to 1. So y equals 1, ilagay sa table. Kung yung x naman ay 0, so we have 0 squared, that is equal to 0, and ilagay sa table yung value ng y. Kung yung x naman ay 1, so we have 1 squared, that is equal to 1, and yung 1, ilagay ulit sa table. Right? And the last value for x na binigay natin is 2. So 2 squared, that is equal to 4. Okay? So, nakagawa tayo ng table of values. Yung mga points na yan, negative 2, 4, negative 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 2, 4. So, pwede natin yung i-plot sa Cartesian plane. Okay, gawa tayo ng Cartesian plane. Huwag kalimutang ilagay yung 0 sa origin. Lagyan ng label yung mga axis, so the x-axis and the y-axis. And para hindi magulo yung ano natin, yung numbering, so by 5 na lang, we have 5 sa x, negative 5 sa kabila, and 5 na lang sa y. Okay? So let's plot the point negative 2, 4. So una muna, tignan yung x value, negative 2. So hanapin yung negative 2 sa x. So ayan, nandito yung negative 2. And then yung y ay 4. So aakit tayo ng 4 units pataas. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this point now, that is the point negative 2, 4. Pagkatapos yung negative 1, 1 naman. So negative 1 from the origin. Yung x ay negative 1. So bilang tayo ng 1 papakaliwa. And then, yung y ay 1. So aakit tayo ng isang unit pataas. So yung point na to, that is the point negative 1, 1. Next one, we have 0, 0. So that is simply the origin. Ayan. Tapos we have 1, 1. So hanapin yung x na 1. Yan. Tapos yung y ay 1. So aakit tayo ng isang unit pataas. Okay, so this point now, that is the point 1, 1. And finally, we have 2, 4. So yung x ay 2, 1, 2. Tapos yung y ay 4. So aakit tayo ng 4 units pataas. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So yung point na yan, that is the location of the point 2, 4. At para mag-graph natin yung function, pagdudugtungin lang natin yung mga points na na-plot natin gamit ang isang smooth curve. Okay? So, yung U-shape na yan na graph, that is the graph of y equals x squared. So, the U-shaped graph of a quadratic function, that is called a parabola. At yung turning point ng graph, so that is called the vertex. Okay? Tandaan, sa quadratic function na y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, kung yung a, value ng a ay greater than 0, meaning positive, so tandaan na yung graph ay opening upward. Okay, katulad nito, no? Nakabukas pataas yung graph. At yung vertex, that is the minimum point. Yan ang pinakamababang point dun sa graph. Okay? Ngayon, kung yung value naman ng a ay less than 0 or negative, so yung graph naman natin ay opening downward. Okay? The graph opens downward. And the vertex, yan naman yung pinakamataas na point sa graph, or that is the maximum point. So for example, if we have the quadratic function y is equal to 3x squared minus 2x plus 19, so we expect that the graph is opening upward. Bakit? Kasi yung value ng a ay greater than 0 or positive. Para naman sa y is equal to negative 2x squared plus 5x minus 7, so we expect na kapag ka-graph natin yan, yung graph ay opening downward. Bakit? Dahil yung value ng a ay negative or less than 0. Now, merong dalawang form ang quadratic functions. We have the standard form and the vertex form. So, the standard form na ipakita natin kanina, we have y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. At para naman sa vertex form, so we have y is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. And as the name suggests, sa vertex form, makikita na natin agad dito yung vertex. Okay? And take note, yung value ng a sa standard form at yung value ng a dito sa vertex form ay iisa lang. So in the vertex form of a quadratic function, take note the vertex is given by the point hk. So kung negative dito, no, change the sign, so babalik na rin, magiging positive. And kung positive dito, gagawin nating negative. Pero yung k value na dito makukuha, so we just copy as is. Alright, so some examples. Let us find the vertex of the given quadratic functions in vertex form. So number 1, y is equal to 2 times the quantity x minus 3 squared plus 5. So the vertex now is equal to, so the h value, ito yan. So h, kung negative 3 dito, so babalik na rin ang sign, kukunin yung positive 3. At yung k value naman, so dito makukuha yan sa labas. So kunin natin itong 5 and just copy the same sign. So the vertex is the point 3, 5. Next, in y equals x plus 13 squared minus 19, so the vertex is, so kung positive 13, balik na rin yung sign, magiging negative 13. Tapos yung k value, we have negative 19. So the vertex is negative 13, negative 19. At para sa huling example, so y equals negative 2 times x minus 15 squared minus 12. So the vertex is given by, so negative 15 dito, kaya positive 15 ang kukunin natin. Tapos yung k value, yan, so copy lang parehas. So negative 12. So the vertex is 15, negative 12. Alright, let's practice. Identify the vertex of the quadratic function f of x equals x minus 4 squared minus 8. So, at the count of 3, okay, the correct answer is letter B, 4, negative 8. So again, yung h value, makukuha dito, pero babalik na rin lang yung sign. So kung negative 4, positive 4 ang kunin. Tapos kung negative 8 naman yung dito sa labas, so just copy. Okay?